Hi everyone, welcome back to the Automotive Logistics and Supply Chain Red Sofa here in Munich at our Digital Strategies Europe conference. I'm so pleased to be joined by JC Deville, VP Supply Chain for Toyota Motor Europe, joining us once again here. JC, great to have you. You've been on stage talking in a very provocative titled presentation, WTF, Just in Time, WTF. Now, some of our audience might have their own idea about what WTF stands for, and indeed some of them probably have their own idea about what just in time means in our industry today. Tell us a little bit about what it means.
Right. Thank you for having me, Christopher. Indeed, I think coming from Toyota, just-in-time is an important concept. It's often overpraised or overblamed, I think regularly misunderstood, and particularly in those tough times and difficult times, we think that's a solution to many problems. So, as you can now guess, WTF stands for what is the future of just-in-time? From our perspective, just-in-time is always or often taken as a toolkit. But for us, it's more a mindset. It's a way of putting permanent stress into the whole chain of activities. And by doing so, reveal the problems and try to solve them together and getting stronger in terms of skills and know-how. So it's more a way of thinking than an actual technical solutions.
Absolutely. So now we know what's the future of just-in-time, and it's such an interesting question in the context of digitalization, AI, automation. If I drill into some of the points that you made on stage, you talked about using more accurate visibility tools to ultimately track ETA of shipments and kind of measure the accuracy of that. How is this information being kind of gathered and combined to improve your overall view in the just-in-time and lean process, so to say?
Right. So I said we would like to be in just-in-time in everything we do. And interestingly, in most cases, people would simply believe that just-in-time is a way to reduce cost.
Yeah.
I have the very different opinion. Just-in-time costs money. It may be surprising, but just-in-time costs money. But as I said, it's a way to reveal problems in order to get stronger to the next level. Are we in just-in-time in everything we're doing at Toyota? No. If you would go to our factories, indoors, yes, very much. But in long-distance travels, for example, between continents, are we working in just-in-time? No. And why isn't we working in just-in-time? Because in most cases, we don't really know what's going on. So we leave buffers. We leave fat in our operations because we do not grasp the fact. So in that sense, the digitalization is very much a complementary tool for us to know better what's going on and in order to lower the level of stock. And by lowering the level of stock, we will expose ourselves to new problems. We will find them, we will fix them permanently. That's the mindset.
And obviously some of these tools help you to sort of better measure in a way what is too much inventory, where your transit times are maybe longer than planned, and therefore you're holding more stock than you could, or you have an opportunity to reduce them or maybe increase them.
Correct. That's exactly the mindset. We want to reduce the stagnations. The reduction of the stock, as I said, is a way to reveal the problems. It's a way to have more accurate situations, quality improvements, problem solving in everything we're doing. So that's very much what we are after. Yeah. And indeed, in most cases, until now, we were lacking data and information. Yeah. It's difficult to grasp when it's so far away from your desk, from your factory, from your shop floor. Absolutely. It's somewhere in the ocean. Yeah. How do we know what's going on? And that's what we want to know. And I think today's tools give us these opportunities.
Yeah. And in fact, last year at this event, you spoke specifically about tools that help on the vehicle logistics side. So measuring the ETA, if you like, the accuracy of ETA for the vehicle deliveries. Today we're talking a little bit more about inbound and there. So I imagine the goal is obviously to put this together and really have a more accurate view end to end.
Yeah, correct. So we have several initiatives at the moment that we are piloting at Toyota Motor Europe. We do some track and trace piloting that's actually happening on our service parts logistics. And we are pretty happy with the first results. Based on this one, we will expand into OE parts logistics, then finished vehicle logistics. Another initiative is on the finished vehicles, where we're actually sharing with our partners much more volumes forecast. We're talking 2 to 3 years of forecast, route by route, month by month. By doing so, we expect them to positively confirm their capacity with actual lead times. So we replace historical average lead times by concrete confirmed lead times. So again, we're getting more accurate together, and therefore we know what is the right amount of time between 2 points, and by doing so we are getting better. So those puzzles going to get together step by step, but we want to prove them each time before moving on to the next level.
Which fits very much with the theme of our event, which is really what's the roadmap, building a roadmap to an intelligent, transparent and predictive supply chain. And in fact, you also charted that, one of the goals in your supply chain is to become more predictive and prescriptive from descriptive. What role do you see things like AI and machine learning playing for Toyota in that journey?
Yeah. We want to avoid the buzzword of AI to become the guru of our activities. We want to have our human touch into it, our human brains into it, and therefore all our teams to understand what's going on. And therefore we want to apply the Toyota Production Systems philosophy with all of those concepts we've been discussing about, such as just-in-time, JDOCA and so on, in order to put them in practice in problem solving, then digitalize and being helped by the computers as next. Not the other way around. We don't want to give up the understanding to the machines. We want to understand and get the machine to help us.
Absolutely, and I think that we talk about not technology for tech's sake, not AI for AI's sake. It's to meet these goals. So maybe if I click back to the title of the presentation, so what is the future of just-in-time, specifically when we're focused on the kind of resilience topics that we see across our supply chain today in the face of uncertainty, volatility, and disruption?
Yeah. Well, interestingly, as I said at the beginning, a lot of people thought that during difficult times, semiconductors, Suez, COVID, and so on, concept of just-in-time is too much of a risk.
Yeah.
For us, we see it the other way around. Because we are practicing just-in-time, we're getting stronger on problem solving, we are ready and better prepared for those difficult times. And actual results shows that it's generally in those difficult times where we accelerate our improvements versus our competitors. So we want to keep going into this. We think the world will not be easier tomorrow, and therefore the ability to problem solve, find fact analysis, data analysis is the way forward. So we very much see our people and our partners as our asset. And then the technology is the kind of frame that fits those dots together.
Absolutely. JC, last question, just because we're coming towards the end of the calendar year, and it's always good to get a sense of, what's sort of top of mind in terms of your priorities, goals, objectives for 2026 as you work with your team here at Automotive Europe.
Yeah. Thank you for the question. We're actually finalizing our kind of 2035 roadmap, which is inspirational because it's very far from us. And the key words for us is our workforce and our people, actually. So it might sound surprising that we put technology and systems, AI investment and so on as maybe priority too, because we do put some money, we do put some effort into this, but we want that to be by the people, with our people. So my priority is very much to skill up all our generations of people. Our young generation are generally coming with a lot of strong skills into it, and I am probably the bottleneck into this journey. So my management, myself, we are making big efforts to get ready and skill ourselves up in the Toyota Production Systems philosophy, which is our uniqueness as Toyota.
Well, that's a great priority, and as you say, it's a priority that therefore goes across your workforce, being sure they're ready for the future, but that the leaders in management today is also ready. Yeah. So that will bring us to what the future of just-in-time is. JC, thank you so much again for joining us here. Really wonderful to have you at the event, and look forward to continuing this journey with you.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Christophe.